Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 136 of Monday Morning Mastery, powered by the Next Academy, building construction leaders for what comes next. I'm Cody Phillips. As always, I hope this finds you ready to attack the day. Be sure to hit that like button if you're excited about today's episode, and please continue to share it with those people that you care so much about. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a parachute. As you know, a parachute is a device used to slow the motion of an object through an atmosphere by creating drag. We know it as a safety device for people who exit from an aircraft at significant heights and hopefully descend safely back to Earth. But did you know that you can be that for someone? In their darkest hour, you can be the lifeline that they need to get through that free fall. One of my all-time favorite singers is Frank Sinatra. And my boys like to poke fun at me when they get in my truck and I have jazz music playing. But I've always had an affinity for that style of music. It takes me to a peaceful place, and it's honestly an important part of who I am. And in my opinion, Frank is the very best cocktail crooner there ever was. And despite his level of greatness, towards the twilight of his career, he had hit or miss nights. But the crowds, they still loved him. The story I'm about to share, as told by comedian Tom Dreesen, who toured with Sinatra, talks about one of those off nights. One evening, Sinatra, in an arena filled with over 20,000 people, went out, flawlessly breezed through the first three songs of his set. He was rolling. And then he got to the fourth song, and he totally blanked on the lyrics. The orchestra, which was down in the pit, they kept playing, not knowing that he was lost. He started whispering, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry," in a moment of clear desperation. He was free-falling in front of 20,000 people. Dreesen was backstage, and upon recalling the moment, he said that he believed at that moment it was over for Sinatra, over as far as him being on stage. Dreesen said, "We were always wondering, when was he going to lay it down for this final time? This seemed like the night." The orchestra finally stopped playing, which created an eerie silence in the huge arena. And Dreesen said, "By the time I was stage left, I thought, okay, this is it. I'm going to say, let's go home, Mr. S. It's been a great career, but it's time to go home." But then something happened. He turned around. There was dead silence. He had tears in his eyes. Looked like he was going to come and honestly lay the microphone down for the last time. But a guy way up at the top of the audience stood up by himself, and he hollered out, "That's all right, Frank. It's all right because we love you," and started to applaud. The guy next to him started to applaud. And then hundreds of people started to applaud. And then thousands. And pretty soon the whole arena was cheering for Frank. Sinatra turned around, went back to center stage, and he went into the next number, which was Mac the Knife, and absolutely drilled that song. He hit every nuance and every lyric. It was like he was 19 years old again. After that song was done, the crowd went nuts, Dreesen recalled. Before Sinatra went into the next number, he quieted the crowd down to a hush. He stopped. He pointed up to the guy and said, "I love you too, pal." Frank sang for 2 more years after that. That fan brought him from the ashes that night. That fan was his parachute. We all fall. We all have moments where it feels like it's over. Would you be that parachute for someone? Look around for the opportunities where you can be that fan, the one that screams, "It's all right because we love you." You never know who needs to hear that. You never know who's free falling to the ground, and all they need is one parachute. Thank you all for listening and watching. As always, I hope you found great value in today's episode. Don't be defined by yesterday. Be the best version of you today. Every day is another opportunity to learn and to grow. Thank you so much for your incredible support of Monday Morning Mastery over the past few years and your willingness to hit that like button that you see below this post, to hit that share button, and pass along this content to coworkers, to friends, to family members across all of the social media landscape. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that inspire me to do what I do. Thank you. We're continuing our journey in the Next Academy for 2022. Our participants have now covered 29 classes. In August, we keep our attention on VUCA leadership with 4 classes packed with actionable takeaways for our participants. I look forward to class 30 this week, Disrupt Yourself. If you're in the construction industry, please visit our website at nextleadershipacademy.org to learn more about the Next Academy. Next is a unique 12-month experience diving into master's level curriculum molded for your industry. You'll learn leadership essentials, change management, leadership development, effective communication, organizational learning, organizational culture, disruptive innovation, VUCA leadership, emerging tech, strategy, negotiations, and much more. We are committed to helping each of our participants become more prepared, dynamic leaders who can drive their company's sustainability and profitability into the future. If you're in search of personal and professional growth and ready to challenge yourself in 2023, please consider the Next Academy as a foundational element in becoming the new you, in building the next version of you. If I can ever help you in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to help you on what I call life's wild journey. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content like this. Please be safe and smart out there. I look forward to continuing the conversation next week. But until then, attack the day, own your life, and be next. Go out there and be a parachute.